When I tell you, the internet will have you believe in anything, girl. And I mean that. They will take a picture, put two faces side by side, and suddenly you got a whole family tree reconstructed by strangers who ain't never met these people. But sometimes the internet is wrong about the details, but right about the stretch. And baby, the Malone family stinks to the high heaven. Yes, they do. Press 7 if the Malone family stinks. So Chrisean Rock, Chrisean Jr., and the rumor that just will not die girl, that she had a baby by her own cousin, y'all. Yeah, a picture went viral. Somebody named Tyrone Manning. That's some ghetto ass shit. Tyrone Manning. People put his face next to Junior's, right? And said, look at the resemblance. It's the cousin. She slept with her damn cousin. And I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw that picture, I had to take a double take. Because the resemblance, it's there. I mean, it is strong. The eyes, the forehead, the whole look, it's there. But here's where the internet got it wrong. Sean Davey did the research, pulled the damn receipts, and Tyrone Manning, he wasn't Chrisean's cousin. He was her sister Tessa's husband. Woo-wee! Her brother-in-law. He was married to Tessa, girl. They had a son together, Tyrone Jr. I cannot stand that name. Tyrone Jr., who's like 21 years old now. And Tyrone Sr., he died in 2018. Shot and killed in Baltimore. Case still unsolved. His funeral was March the 2nd of 2018. Chrisean Jr. wasn't even born until 2020. Girl. When you think about it, Chrisean Rock Jr. was not born until 2023, y'all. Okay? So unless Chrisean got a time machine and a Ouija board, that man is not the father. But the comments, y'all know I be reading them damn comments. The comments are my look. They my everything. And the comments said everything. That's not even the cousin she be effing on. It's a whole different cousin. There's a cousin who looked like Tyrone and Junior. This is the wrong guy. This is not the cousin she sleeps with. So now, hold up. So now we got another cousin she effing on. A different cousin, possibly. Could it be Tyrone Jr., the 21-year-old son, Chrisean's nephew? Somebody she would have known since she was a baby. Somebody close to her age. Somebody with the same DNA running through him. And the comments, y'all, it went deep. If she was effing around with her nephew, who's been around at 17 at the time, that would explain some of Junior's abnormalities, being closely inbred. You know what they say, that incest stuff will make your baby come out disabled and kind of, you know what I mean? That would explain some of the issues Junior has due to incest, girl. Might explain all his deformities. Honey, look, I need y'all to understand something. I don't know if Chrisean slept with her damn cousin. I don't know if she slept with her nephew. I don't know whose that baby father is. Could it be Ronnie Doe? Could it be Blueface? Could it be somebody we ain't even heard of yet? But what I do know is this. That baby is not okay. That baby been failed by everybody around him, honey. His mama drinking and smoking while pregnant. His mama feeding baby food at 4 years old when when he should have been eating solid foods at 9 months. His mama putting him on the internet for fucking clicks and views instead of getting him real help, y'all. And now the internet is using his face to prove incest theories. Honey, that's the real crime right there. That's the real mess. Not who is the baby daddy is, though that's messy too now, okay? But the fact that this child is a prop in everybody conspiracy theories. A prop in his mama content, a prop in the internet detective game, and nobody is actually saving him. But let's talk about the pattern. Because Sean Davy Way pointed out something that made my blood run cold. 3 men connected to 3 Malone sisters, all dead, all unsolved. You got Chastity baby father, trauma, killed at that damn gas station. Police involved. You got Chrisean Rock's baby father, Ronnie Doe, killed in Baltimore. Case unsolved. You got Tessa husband, Tyrone Manny, killed in his own home. Case unsolved. And in every case, the woman were there or nearby or connected. In every case, nothing happened to the women. The case went cold, the men became a hashtag, and the women moved on. Now, I'm not saying the Malone sisters are killers. I'm not saying they planned these deaths. I'm not a detective, god darn it. Look, I'm a person with eyes and a brain and a whole lot of damn questions, okay? But when I read, why do these men keep passing away in front of these women? I felt that in my chest because Baltimore is dangerous. Yes. The streets are real. Yes. But 3 men, 3 baby fathers / husbands, all dead, all unsolved. That's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. And pattern means somebody needs to be looking closer. Somebody with a badge, somebody with a subpoena power, somebody who can actually get justice for these men instead of letting their deaths become content for YouTube videos. Because Tyrone Manning, he was a father. He was a husband. He was a son. His daddy, Lawrence Manning, is still out here doing ceasefire rallies, trying to stop the violence that took his boy. And instead of people demanding justice for Tyrone, they are using his face to prove a cousin rumor that ain't even true. That's disgusting. That's dehumanizing. And that's why I had to talk about this shit. Now, back to Chrisean and the cousin thing. Her own mama allegedly said Zeus Network that Chrisean slept with her cousin. She said that shit on Zeus Network. Chrisean slept with her cousin. So the rumor didn't come from nowhere. It came from inside the damn house. From the woman who should have been protecting her daughter, not exposing her on reality TV. And that's the real tragedy of the Malone family. The trauma runs so deep, it's generational. Grandfather allegedly raping his daughters. The aunts stepping in front of tractor trailers, grandmothers allegedly paying to have family members unalive, drugs everywhere, abuse everywhere, and now the internet is just the latest predator, picking at the dead for clicks and views. So what's the survival manual here, y'all? What is the lesson? Stop using disabled kids for content. Stop using dead men as conspiracies, okay? Stop reconstructing family trees based on eyebrow shapes. If you really care about Chrisean Jr., demand CPS intervention. Demand medical care. Demand that his mama stop exploiting him for views. Because hashtag Save Jr. is not a hashtag. It's a mandate, okay? If you care about Tyrod Manning, Ronnie Doe, and trauma, demand the Baltimore police solve these cases. Demand that the feds investigate the pattern. Demand justice for the men who became statistics instead of stories. Because the cousin rumor might be false, but the Malone curse, that shit is real, and it's eating everybody alive. Save the babies. solve the cases, and stop believing everything you hear and see on this damn internet.